Christy from the Northwest Corner. Welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to be making zucchini, yellow squash, broccoli, corn, just a little throw together vegetable dish that I make for us in the summertime. This is from last summer's garden. It's just some zucchini, some yellow squash. This is corn from last year's garden that's off the cob. And then of course I got a little bit of broccoli. And I thought I'm just going to throw it all together in the pan and we're going to have that with our dinner. So I've got a half a stick of butter. I got some white onion, about a quarter of a white onion, not much, finely chopped, and a spoonful of minced garlic. I got it here in the frying pan, all nice and warm. I went out to the garden today and checked my onions, and I happened to pick one, and it was a red. So I've got some of the top parts of them. I don't know if you call them chives or shallots or whatever they are, but it's the greens and then also the red onions. So we're going to use that as well because we don't waste anything at our house. So like I said, I got the pan hot. I'm going to throw in, and this was frozen zucchini and yellow squash from last year's garden. So I'm just going to toss it in there. And anybody that preserves zucchini and yellow squash knows that if you freeze it 9 times out of 10, there's more water in it. So it's kind of soggy, but that's zucchini and yellow squash. We're just going to kind of cook it warmish through. We're going to season it up. I'm going to use some salt, some pepper, and I think I'm going to use some Parmesan ranch. That might be really good. So salt and pepper to taste, whatever you guys want. I'm going to let it get hot, hot, hot before I put the corn in it and the broccoli. The broccoli, I also kind of used my meat mallet and kind of pounded it, so they're not big florets. They're kind of smaller pieces. Because if you buy frozen broccoli, that's sometimes what you get in the florets, is huge pieces. So I like to hammer them and bust them up a little bit. Yellow squash is one of my favorites. We got yellow squash and zucchini actually already in the garden. I got a couple of zucchini just about ready. Not quite, just about. Use a little bit of Parmesan ranch. Cool. What isn't good without, with Parmesan and ranch? I call it a scrapple, I guess, is what I call it usually. I mean, it's the scraps of everything. I just throw it together. That's usually...
What'd you call it?
A scrapple.
A scrapple.
Yeah.
Huh.
Because it's just scraps of everything. I'm just throwing it together. I mean, vegetables are good.
Yeah. So we could call it a scrapple.
A scrapple. Yeah, a veggie scrapple.
Veggie scrapple.
Mm-hmm.
Has a little bit of a ring to it, don't it?
Yeah. I know the kids look at me funny sometimes when I make up these names. But that's usually what I call it. Like if I throw something together, I call it a scrapple. And like Jacob's like, why do you call it that? And I'm like, I don't know. It's just scraps of everything. Oh, well, that makes sense. All right, now we're going to throw in our corn from the garden last year. I had grilled this, so it's got some char marks on it. If you have leftover corn that you grill, or even, if you roast it or whatever you do, don't ever throw it away. Save it. Put it in your freezer. It's so good. You can have it middle December. You've got corn from the cob. We preserve just about everything. I try not to throw any of these vegetables from the garden away. But I figure I better use up what I've got kind of left because it's She's a coming. She's
Oh, it
coming.
sure is.
She's beautiful this year. She's just very weedy. And I want to take y'all out to take a look at her. But I'm kind of embarrassed by all the weeds. But if it's not hotter than Hades outside, it's raining. So you can't get out there when it's that hot. I mean, we do, but it's so hot. And our garden is right in the sun. So I'd say we probably get, what, 16 hours of sun on our garden a day, if not more.
Oh, yeah.
Because, I mean, the sun rises there in the east, and nothing's blocking it, and it's there all day.
All day.
And then just at the end of the night, when it starts to go down in the west, it's finally that barn. It blocks it a little bit. I just took this corn out of the freezer, so it's still got some pretty chili chunks in it. Because at first I only had pulled out the zucchini and the yellow squash. And I thought, boy, that's not going to be enough, because I'm taking some over to Janie's sister. I'm going to pack her up some. She had her surgery, and she's coming home, and have some easy things for her to just heat up as she's recovering at home. So, and she likes yellow squash and zucchini and corn and broccoli. Now we're going to dump in the old broccoli. I make a lot of these little concoctions up, though, with vegetables. Gosh, how many things did I make last year with zucchini? Because we had so many.
Oh, gosh.
We had zucchini every night. I put it in spaghetti sauce. Put it in everything. I mean,
All that zucchini.
Yep. Well, we're not going to get that many this year, because I've only got 3 plants, because the other ones, they didn't come up. So, but 1 plant could potentially produce, you know.
Say, if you remember right, last year we had 3 plants.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we got 9,000 zucchini.
We didn't have 9,000.
Okay, we'll take a 0 off.
We didn't have 900 either.
We're pretty close.
Okay. You say so. Okay, let that cook a little bit. And then I'm going to add these little onions here, and then I'm going to taste it and see if I need to season it anymore. I do it with Italian seasoning too. This is really good with Italian seasoning. Just some fresh lemon juice. It's so good. What did Zach say last year? Mom, do you have to add zucchini to everything?
Yeah, I remember that now.
I said, well, I've got it. I'm going to use it. And I made, I don't know how many loaves of zucchini bread last year. Lord. I think your mom still has a couple of loaves left. Just the mini ones, yeah.
Wouldn't surprise me.
It smells good. It smells really good. Add this onion. This is the one I got out of the garden. I like to, we use the green as well. Just going to toss it right on in there. It was a red, just a mini red onion.
Think about all the nutrients and vitamins you get out of that.
In there, yep.
It's completely organic.
Because we don't use anything on our garden besides animal feces.
Yeah. I think that's why it grows so well.
Compost, yeah. That's it.
Gotta go out and check that beetle trap later. I'm curious to see if it caught any more beetles.
Yeah, we got a beetle trap out in the garden this year. So hopefully hopefully, but I've already, my one broccoli plant is really taking a beating already. And I got several broccoli plants out there. But if he gets one, they're going to get all of them. And then I'm going to be not happy. So, all right, I'm going to take a taste, see what we need. I don't think it needs anything.
Good.
At all. That is good. I can't wait till the yellow zucchini or the yellow squash is ready. That is delicious. Mm-hmm. We'll do a little taste test with you, so you can taste it. Get you a little bowl. Put you a little bit in it. Oh, that corn makes it. Boy, it really does. It's yummy. Okay. I'm going to use my spoon. I don't have cooties. Not yet, anyway.
Okay. Good.
Tastes just like I got out of the garden.
It's a little warm.
Yeah, but it's good. So really simple recipe. Just a zucchini, a yellow squash, quarter of a white onion, a tablespoon of minced garlic. I use some salt and pepper. I use some Parmesan ranch. It's Blackstone Parmesan ranch. Broccoli, roasted corn, and then the onion out of the garden. That was it. So just do some of these. I call it Scrapple. So it's just the scraps, you know, whatever. It doesn't taste like scraps though. It's really, really good. It's kind of, and it's really colorful too. Take a nice little look at that. I mean, you can see the yellow squash. There's the zucchini, the broccoli, the corn, onion, and it's delicious.
It is really good.
Really, really good. Yellow squash makes a lot of dishes excellent. So if you got some yellow squash or opportunity to get it, get it. It really makes a dish. So I can leave the recipe down in the description, and hopefully you guys give it a try. If you've tried something similar, let me know. You can throw some tomatoes in it, whatever you want. It's super easy. So for now, if you could, like, comment, subscribe, and share. We really appreciate it. And we will see you all in the next video. You all have a great night. Bye.